Thank you for listening to Crazy Conversations with Miss Kim. Today's conversation topic: how effective are couple getaways or couple retreats? Enjoy and share this amazing conversation. Subscribe for free on our YouTube page, Crazy Conversations with Miss Kim, or join our Facebook page, Crazy Conversations with Miss Kim, and also tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on intellectualradio.com. Before we begin this conversation, I would like to share some thoughts and information about our Couples Weekend 2024. On Wednesday, February 14th, 2024, Sumner and I left Chicago Midway to go to Orlando, Florida, where we would be attending our second couples trip with some amazing couples. Couple Weekend starts Thursday, February 15th, 2024 at 8 a.m. My wife wanted to spend a day alone with me, so we flew out early on Valentine's Day morning. When we arrived in Orlando, Sumner and I quickly prepared for dinner and a night out in Orlando without any children asking what time are we going to Magic Kingdom, the water park, etc. Sam and I love soul food, so we knew exactly where we wanted to go in Orlando. We stay on Instagram and we saw a soul food restaurant and we wanted to try it. So we took a chance on that soul food restaurant. After having an amazing meal and dessert, we were thinking about a bar or a movie. When that itis kicked in, we decided to return to our suite and link an app to the smart TV and chill. The movie was Valentine's Wedding. It was a great movie to celebrate Valentine's Day. Next morning, we were excited to check out and head to this gorgeous mansion in Kissimmee, Florida. We would be staying in a 15-bedroom bath home with some amazing amenities. Upon arrival, we were so nervous because this trip was urgent to us. 10 couples will be locked in this amazing house with a chef and photographer. The check-in was breathtaking as we toured the property to its entirety. A trip with several committed couples is a great way to learn valuable communication skills without the stress of traditional couples counseling. This gives you something tangible you can take home from your luxury getaway in the form of a relationship skill that will continue to help you grow closer to your partner. These getaways are a great opportunity to learn about yourself and your partner on a much deeper and vulnerable level. It improves your relationship and an overall sense of emotional connection with your partner. Sumner and I were ready to enjoy ourselves away from everyday stresses, which means no children, no thinking about what to cook for dinner. I am so over this one in my own life, my real life scenario, and no ratchet TV at night to unwind from the busy workday. Ratchet TV is not effective. It definitely makes a bad or chaotic day or week worse in my book. That's me. This couple's getaway took place in a private, cozy, and beautiful setting, enabling us to receive personalized attention while re-establishing and improving our relationship. These couple trips included adult discussions, lectures, role plays, game time with relationship trivia, and other couple based exercises that you can combine with a romantic vacation experience, which makes it also urgent. Also urgent. When I say couples came prepared to bond, love on each other, and enjoy the private time away. So I also have the executive producer and my wifey, Sumner, here to answer a few of our questions regarding a couple's getaway, a couple's retreat. Thanks for joining me.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are the benefits from attending a couple's retreat?
Just meeting varieties of couples was very interesting and it was nice. I had a good time with the couples retreat. You get to hear other couples' solutions, other couples' problems. You be thinking that it's just you and your partner having issues, and it's good just to get it. It's just good just to get together with other couples just to share information and share ideas what each other's going through.
So I was trying to find out from a listener from a listener that what do you feel you learned, or do you feel that it's a benefit from attending a couple's getaway with 9 other amazing couples? What did Sumner learn or benefit from attending this couple's getaway with 9 other amazing couples?
Well, I learned varieties of things. I learned how to be patient with my spouse. I learned how to communicate because that's one thing I love to do. I love to communicate, but the most important thing was patience. Just because patience is very important in a relationship. The benefit of a couples retreat, it is good. It's positive benefits. Ain't nothing perfect. There's anything perfect. Every year, this is the second year we went and we met, another new set of couples. It was very interesting. It was very nice. So I don't have anything. I don't have nothing against couple retreats. Couple retreats are for couples. I think we all, if you're married, I think you always should participate in a couple retreat. I learned a lot from it. Like I said, I learned how to communicate with others. I learned how to communicate with my partner. I learned how to listen to my wife. Listen, that's the main thing you have to do because when they talk, people are scared to talk to their partners. But in this couple retreat, when no one's scared, everyone just with they're just without, and we all have to be comfortable and we just listen.
Open and honest. It was like open and honest. Nobody tried to make it as if their situation was better than anybody else's or worse than anybody else's. It was 10 couples that came together for the ultimate goal, and that is rebuilding, reestablishing, and maintaining a healthy marriage and or committed relationship.
Yes. And don't think about yourself. Like I said, it's another thing I learned. It was on Saturday we had like a good topic. Um, Most of the thing was about, like I said, love language. Sometimes you have to put yourself out the category and start thinking about your mate. So that's what I did. I did learn from that. Of course, I always done it, but you never know. You're never too old to learn new things about love. So I was willingly participate to learn more about my marriage. How can I get better with it? What do we have to do? And like I say, one thing, there's no marriage perfect, but this couple retreat that I had, I enjoyed it. I have no complaints.
Okay, we are going to take a small break and we will be right back on Crazy Conversation with Miss Kim. Be right back. Thank you for listening to Crazy Conversations with Miss Kim. Before the break, the listeners wanted to know, what did Miss Kim learn or benefit from attending a couple's getaway with 9 other amazing couples? Well, I would like to share that I learned several useful skills that will help us deepen and strengthen our relationship, boost our intimacy, and we definitely learned how to constructively resolve our conflicts. Couples fail to acknowledge that every committed relationship, friendship, or situationship requires maintenance and upgrading. You have to upgrade your love languages, your love patterns, the way you do things to keep uh, a great relationship. Some of the reasons couples attend these getaways and couples retreats is sometimes because of intimacy issues, sex issues, recovery after a traumatic marital experience, empty nest challenges. We go through midlife crisis. Communicating becomes a problem. Conflicts are sometimes left unresolved. And sometimes these type of environments with other couples definitely gives us the opportunity to take a closer and deeper look into our love lives, into our relationship. So I did have another question for you, wife. Um, do you feel a couple's getaway or couple's retreat was a good option for us?
Yes. Yes, I think couple retreat, like I said, it's to each his own. But couple retreat was very thoughtful and very good for us, from you and I, because like I said, we get to hear. We always thought it's just us. We get to hear other couples scenarios, hear about other couples' kids, their family. So we just get to find it, include ourselves what other people's going through. And it's, once again, we're not perfect, and that's not one perfect, but you will get an aha moment when you go to the retreats. You have good food, non-stop laughing, and you can be yourself.
Oh, the food was amazing.
The food was real good. The hospitality, was the host was off the chain. I
Yes.
love when you host an event. That's why I go back. It's the host, and once you host an event, you let me know how you feel, because they accommodated 9 couples.
9 other couples.
They accommodated 9 other couples. So there's no complaint about it. There's no misleading. There's no wrong about any couples retreat. You have to try it to get it.
Well, this trip again, I feel I feel revived. I I feel that not only this second year of attending this couples getaway, couples retreat weekend, I definitely feel that it strengthened our connection, not only deepened the bond, but it also enhanced some sexual desires, and it teaches us how, to grow personally and as a couple. Because as we got those times that we branched off and you went with your couple of friends and I went with my couple of friends, and then we had the opportunity to share stories and talk about different topics and give our views and um, our comments towards different marital topics and concerns. So that worked out very well, and it helped me because anything will work if you work it. And I felt as though if if we didn't come back better or different, then it's something wrong with us. It's something wrong with us. If you attend a couples getaway, couples retreat, if you attend a structured trip or a structured activity or event for couples, there's no way that you should leave there the same way you came. If you came there to enhance, if you came there to strengthen, if you came there to learn better ways and techniques to have a more healthier relationship, there's no way you can leave the same way you arrived. So, with that being said, I know that I came back different. When we attended last year, I came back different. So, I had real life scenarios to share with the other couples on how things changed for us after attending it for the first time in 2023. So, is it anything else you would like to say about how you felt about us attending this couples retreat and couples weekend?
No, I like I said, I don't regret it. We found out and we learned more about being married. Period. Intimacy and affection is very important in any types of relationship. You have to show affection to your spouse. You have to. That's one thing I was loved about that we wasn't scared to talk about intimacy. We talked about how it's important to us. We talked about what we desire to have more of. We talked about nothing negative. We didn't have nothing negative to say about each other. That's one thing I did. Like it was all about positivity, all out of love. A company retreat, that's what it's supposed to be about. You're supposed to be yourself and be open and honest. And that's one thing I did love about these couples, all of the Latter couples, that we all was honest. We wasn't embarrassed about our affection. We wasn't embarrassed to let each couple know that, no, I need to work on this. I need to work a little bit on this. But my part is me with the intimacy conversation. I love talking about intimacy and I love talking about affection because we need to express it more. That's one thing people need to hear about, that it's okay to be affectionate in a positive way. It's okay to love your spouse and to make love to your spouse.
Well, I felt as though it was urgent from the start last year. And this year, the most effective tool that I left with was the physical part of the love of our love language. Having that conversation and being able to hear the desires of your mate, of your spouse. Your spouse is openly disclosing what they need, what they desire, what they want to see more in our committed relationship. And I thought that that was amazing. So I knew exactly what it is that I would be working on when I return. Or, in fact, I'm going to work on it right now. I'm going to start right now while we're here. I'm going to start right now because, again, as a married woman, my spouse has openly disclosed a desire. And that's my job to not only assist God, but to make that happen for our relationship. So again, some mates may not feel as though they have that opportunity to be boisterous, to come to the table to say, this is what I want. But once they do it, then nothing hurts to try. Nothing hurts to comply. And again, anything will work if you work it. So, another question that was brought to us was, what did we learn from this couple's trip in 2024?
How to communicate. That was the main thing was, and to listen and to love your spouse because you already love yourself. I learned a lot. Like I say, I learned from each group. I learned so much. And the main thing we all of us kept talking about was to communicate and to listen. It's okay that your mate should be able to vent to you. And that's one thing I learned. Sometimes it's okay just to be quiet. Just to be quiet, let them vent. So I learned a lot. And once again, I will go to multiple couple retreats with this group because once again, I was comfortable. They was honest. We was open and we was real. It wasn't no competitive. It wasn't no, well, you this, we doing this, we doing that. It wasn't no bragging. It was all about what can we do to enhance our love life with each other, with our spouse.
That's exactly how I felt. I felt as though each couple was open, honest, and they didn't have anything to hide about marital struggles. We were all there for the same ultimate goal, to be together, to learn each other, to enhance what we already have. But with that, it takes maintenance and it takes work. No matter how perfect you feel your relationship is, no matter how close you and your partner are, sometimes just the stress of everyday life can kill the magic. It could kill the magic in your relationship. So this was a perfect opportunity for us to escape family, work, and the chaos of everyday life and spend some quality time with each other in a peaceful surrounding. This getaway was a unique rekindling experience that will bring Sumner and I closer together and also remind us what attracted us to each other in the first place. And that part is urgent. So, before we end, is there anything else you would like to say about Couples Weekend 2024?
Every married couple should at least try it once. If you have not tried it, don't knock it before you try it. Like I said, sometimes we have to get out our shell and open up our horizon and try something different. This is a whole new year. This is 2024 that God bless us with. So it's okay to do something different with your marriage. Like I said, I will give my all and my support to go to a couples retreat. Of course, you have to pray about it. Of course, you have to ask God about it. And once again, it's okay just to try it. I will also, and I will go next year.
Well, I would just like to say thank you for always being a willing participant in enhancing our marriage with various tools. And one of them is this Couples Weekend. That has been a tool that we have used for 2 years now. And to the hosts and the facilitators and the couples of Couples Weekend, it was a great weekend. We left loving everyone, and we also left loving ourselves and each other. better, and a little different. So I would just like to say, see y'all in 2025 in Punta Cana. And thank you for listening to Crazy Conversations with Miss Kim on intellectualradio.com. Have a great day, friends.